Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we're going to be taking a look at Blue Archive. Now, this did just drop in JP about a day and a half ago. I've been playing it on and off here and there when I've had some time. Really enjoying the game. If you want to know basically what it is, it's pretty much Princess Connect, but Yostar style. The skeleton of the game is Princess Connect, but the combat is way more in depth. The combat is where the real magic happens in this one. Basically, waifus with guns is the gist of it. And that's the main thing you need to know. But like I said, if you've played Princess Connect, it's very, very similar to that. All the skeleton of the game operates the same. So let's go through a few of the characters that you can collect, or students. They're all students. Keep that in mind. As you can see, some pretty nice designs. When you go to your home screen, they all have just a very basic design. As you increase your reputation, or whatever you want to call it, with them, you will start to get some animated designs like you saw on my background before, but some not bad characters. Girls with guns, it's pretty much what you're looking at. You get what you expect. But when we look at them, the characters, how they actually operate. So here we have their position, and then next to that, so that's their position front. As you can see, there is some stuff already translated. This one here is their offense type. So basically, yellow means they're going to be good against machinery and heavy armor targets. If they had a red offense type here, for instance, if I go over to her, red offense type means they're going to be good against humans and deal more damage against humanoids and stuff like that. There's a few more interactions. Over here, we have different types of terrain that they battle in, and they're more effective in different types of terrain. Then we do have all the skills. So over here, we've got an active skill. You can see here it costs 2, this one. So that's an active skill. We got a shared mana bar. We'll look at that in combat in a second. Then normally we have like 3 passives. At least one's normally like active passive where they use it, but you don't control when they use it. And then we got some passives, some stats and stuff like that. We do have gear to equip. Once again, I'm still very early into the game, so take everything with a grain of salt. I haven't gone and full translated everything. I've just been going by what I've been finding out just through playing it. So that's what we do have there. We have leveling up here, and then we have starring up over here. Same as Princess Connect, if you've obtained a character, you can get their shards from the shop. The cost increases. We do have hard mode stages to farm some units at and stuff like that. So what I want to do now is basically just jump into combat and show you what combat does. So if we go over here, what we have down the bottom here, these 2 stages, they're like a daily resource type grind from what I can tell. This one in the middle here is going to be raids. It's not unlocked yet. This one here is going to be PvP that unlocks chapter 6-1. So that is what we have there. This one over here is like a story mode, and this one here is like your campaign mode. So let's just jump into the campaign. I'll show you where we're at here. I've just unlocked a new chapter, and oh no, it's just because it's a new device. So we go here, we go jump in, let's go into battle. So it's a pretty cool battle phase, and the actual combat is wicked. So over here, you can see we go in, we get into a battle. I can go over here, see what type of enemies I have. And as you can see here, their defensive type is what I'm looking at. So against these guys with heavy armor, I want to take units that have, the yellow attacking, that are going to deal strong damage against them. And you can see it in combat. So what I'm going to do is hit start. So it's got a bit of a, puzzly type system in it. That's my basic team. In your team formation, what we have is we have 4 active characters that are going to be the ones on the battlefield, and then we have 2 support slots. Those support slots are the special up the top here. As you can see, some of them are damage, some of them, this chick over here drops a turret and stuff like that. I'm rolling with 2 healers at the moment. They never actually come onto the battlefield, but you do get their abilities to use. And then we have strikers, which are the ones that are actually in the battlefield and competing and stuff like that. I'm just playing with a tank, 3 DPS, and then 2 healers in the back, and that's pretty much what I'm rolling with. Once again, don't take this as how you should do it. This is just me experimenting. I'm going to do more translations when I get a bit more time, but let's jump into combat with this team. It has this little sort of grid-based system, so I'm going to step. It lets me do mine. I've actually never seen this one. What do I want to do? That? No? Rip? I honestly don't know what it's doing here. I just want to walk there, please. Oh, wait, I've got to hit start. There you go. Okay, so I can walk over here. Okay, it teleports me. Now it's going to be the enemy's turn, I believe. Enemy phase, they go. Once again, it's kind of hard when you can't read it yet, but now they move, they're going to battle me. And like to get 3-star the entire stage, it'll be like you can only move a certain amount of times. Sometimes you'll be able to pick up buffs from some of these hexagons and stuff like that. But here is combat. So I'm going to put it down on 1 speed. It does go up to 3. As you can see down the bottom here, we have a mana bar. And then we also have our characters. And now we're going to get random abilities from our characters that we can use. You can pull the mana if you want to do that. The cool thing about these abilities is that you can target them. Unfortunately, I do have a heal ability and a tank ability, which I don't really need. But this chick here, so I'm going to drag it. You can see my mouse. It slows down the time. I can target whoever I want to snipe with this chick. So they have to be in the range of the circle here. And then I can do that. Now, if it's on auto, this is where I talk about auto. It knows what abilities it wants to use. It just doesn't target them well. So like if she was on auto and it used her ability, it would probably target this guy. I'm going to go ahead and target the guy at the back and snipe him out. The animation, you only really see the animation the first time you use it on a device. So we won't see that too many times. So this chick here, as you can see, these are all humanoids, so they resist me, which kind of sucks because I was bringing my heavy armored units in. I'm going to go ahead and use her there. And we can get some nice deeps out of her, but once again, we're not doing too much. Like the type of damage is actually really huge on this. You can see I'm getting low, so I can actually deploy my heal. So this one's going to be a heal, and you can see it's AoE. I drop that. She's going to chop up some food, mix it up, and it's going to drop out. And then my characters are going to run over, eat up, heal up. This chick, I'm pretty sure it's just a buff that she uses. So as you can see, she's going to get the attack up. And there we go, and then she starts wailing on. Let's go ahead and snipe this guy again, just get him out of the way. Hopefully we can get into the next battle, which is heavy armored units. Anyway, let's put this up to 3 speed now. You get the gist of how it operates. We'll just go through a stage, clear through this, and then we go into the next wave. I don't know if we're going to have the damage to actually kill these guys and get through it in time. Let's heal up again. Let's get that attack buff. Snipey. Let's just kill the weak one so he's out of the way. And then you got your timer up the top here. So we've got to... I honestly don't think we're going to clear this in time. I might have to swap one of my DPS out for a humanoid DPS. Let's heal up again, heal everyone. And like I said, those AoEs on auto, they're not very well placed. Get some buff damage. Alright, let's go. Just snipe you out. Alright, so that was that little mini boss inside the stage, so we've cleared that. Health pools and stuff stay the same throughout, so that is that. Okay. Let's hit okay, move on. Alright, now I can teleport again and go ahead and attack these guys. So now I'm into the heavy armor enemies. Now you'll see the difference of using the right type of attacking against them. So the last one sucked because I was on humanoids, but here we go. So with her, watch this, I can just do this and pretty much melt him instantly because we've got that advantage. The advantage just does play a huge role. We'll use the tank ability there. Let's heal her up. There we go. And you can see, just using my basic attacks, we're melting these things compared to humanoids, so it really does matter. Let's just snipe him out the way. As you can see, massive deeps. Let's go for you. Get some buffs action. Moving there, but like, as you can see, like the combat actually really involved, and like I love games that like force you almost into manual play, yet once you've 3-starred a stage, you can really sweep them quick, so it's not too bad. And I like the dragging of the abilities. It just all feels really smooth. The best way I'd describe it. Okay, another enemy. Let's just pop a buff here. Should probably heal next because we are getting... Oh no, we're healing alright. We're healing alright. Let's just go all deeps. And there we go. Like I said, and the soundtrack in this game is actually pretty good. I don't normally play games with sound, but this one I've been enjoying playing with sound. The home screen song I'm not a massive fan of, but the rest has been alright. So let's go okay. Okay, and then we jump across. And now we're going to go into a boss phase. And this is where you get the boss. You do the waves once again, and then you'll fight against the boss and clear the boss out. Let's jump in. No damaging abilities, which kind of sucks, but we do need a heal, so we might just put the food tray down. Get that up. Pull some mana. Once again, you can really pull that mana nicely. And I find playing it, because it does the slowdown thing, I find playing it on 3 times speed manually is actually still pretty comfortable, which is nice. Makes all the auto attacks go a bit quicker. Let's just attack that one at the back. Alright. We'll pull mana once again for this one. We've got our healer pot there, so we can always heal up when we get to the boss. Let's just kill him. Ooh, need the heals. Need the heals. So once again, need the heals. Get the heal up. Now I'm going to spam a few heals. I might even do my tank's defense buff. I'm pretty sure it's a defense buff. I don't really know what it is. I haven't read her skills yet, so I'm just banking that that's what it is. Gives a little symbol next to it, so... Alright, let's do this. You can see the boss up the back there, but I just want to clear this stuff in front of him first. Let's get our buff. I'll probably heal up next because my DPS is actually getting focused, which is really bad for me. And there we go, healed her up nicely. I'm gonna drop some damage on the boss. Now we just go all out damage. And we should be pretty fine. Man, the SMGs shred. The SMGs actually shred. It's sick. So that is that one. And that's how general stage go. As you can see, it does take a bit of time to get through a single stage once you get to the stage of having to manual them. But manualing does get you a lot further into the game than auto. Once again, didn't get the 3-star, but all you need to do is clear it. 3 stars only for the sweep, so just progress as far as you can. You get sub-stages, then you go to the next one. The sub-stages you can normally just full auto, it doesn't matter. But those actual stages, like 4-3, you are going to have to manual most of the time in the game, unless I'm just bad at team building. So what else is in the game? Like I said, in combat, it's just got the basic resources. PvP, which I haven't unlocked yet. It unlocks fairly late, the PvP, so keen to get into that. Behind my head, there's 2 things you can't see. There's like your little housing thing where you can collect resources like stamina and stuff like that. So that's a basic one there. We do have guilds in the game. So I'm in a guild, but not really doing too much at the moment until raids open and stuff like that. We'll see what happens there. And then we do have the shop and all that good stuff. But what we really want to look at... Ooh, we got mail. I wonder if there's any free... They were giving out free gems. No free gems. Alright, let's do a summon. Finished off with the summons. You get the gist. Pretty much Princess Connect if you've played it. If you haven't, it's very easy to pick up this game. Like I said, I haven't even translated too much, but I'm pretty much across the gist of what's going on in the game. There's a few things that are half translated, which makes it a little bit easier. And yeah, combat's just really enjoyable. Let's just jump into a summon, show you the summoning system. You want it to be a red card. So you got to sign something and you want it to be red. That's when you get in a 3-star. Purple, I mean. Which this one, I can't even see. That's blue. My angle of my screen, I can't see it. So there's going to be no 3-star. If that was purple or pinky, we would get one. The gold ones are only 2 stars. And then the purpley pinky ones are going to go ahead and be your 3 stars. There we go. I got one new character. As you can see, the other ones all turn into jewels. Or not jewels, or whatever you want to call them, stones, which we can go to the shop. If we go here, we can go to character exchange, and anyone you've already obtained, you can exchange those for that. However, it does go up in cost as you go. For instance, if I did this max to 20, let's just do it for the sake of it. So I do 20 shards of that. Now it's going to cost me 2 per one for another 20, and then it keeps going up, so it does get more expensive. So really nice when we have some hard mode shards and stuff like that where we can farm from the campaign. But anyway, that pretty much sums up what is in the game. Really clean, easy to play game, but fun. Like, it may not look fun watching a video of it, but the actual combat is incredibly fun in this game. So if you want to try it out, just go to KooApp. I'll leave a link to it in the description. You got to download it as the App Store, install it through there. But really nice game and fairly easy to find the flow for in a Japanese version. Anyway, guys, that's going to be it for this one. Thanks for watching. I hope you have an awesome day, and I look forward to seeing the next one. Cheers.